It is yet another blisteringly hot day out here on the grind. But we're on break. I've been thinking a lot recently. Recently because of the thing I'm about to talk about. Let's say you're a game developer and you're working on a game. Because what else would you be fucking doing as a game developer? Jacking off? So you're working on your game 5, 7 years, who knows how long, and your studio is actually owned by, let's say, Microsoft. And this entire time that they're paying for you to make this game, there's not a single ad for it. There's not a single announcement for it. There's nothing. Everything's mum. Mum's the word on the entire project. And then one day, as the game is ready to go to fucking sale, there's a conference. And at this conference, Microsoft announces your game. And at the end of the announcement, they say, it's not coming soon. It's available now. And it's on Game Pass. And your game sells 2 million copies. A cheapo little indie game that everybody loves. Like I said, 2 million in sales. And then they close your studio down because your game didn't perform very well. Who would you blame in that department? There's nothing sadder than watching fucking Shinji Mikami get fucking ousted. Like, the amount of talent and skill in that man's fucking brain is enough to fund an entire AAA industry. I don't give a shit what anybody says. But he got the axe nonetheless. And I think that was by design. Quite honestly. Because, I mean, think about it. You've got this game that you need to make money, but you never advertise it. Not once. But when you do finally advertise it, it's to tell people that it's, one, already out, and two, most of the prospective audience will be getting it for $13 a month instead of buying the game. You gut the sales before you've even announced the game is coming. That's a bad business decision. Who the fuck thought of that? Like, for real. Like, for real, who thought of that? Who the fuck is working at Microsoft and says we're going to pump all this money into this game from a studio that we own, and we're going to gut its sales before it even launches? It's like the meme going around right now about all the Microsoft layoffs is that they're basically just EA 2.0, right? Getting bought out by Microsoft just means your ass is just going to turn around and get fucking canned. And yes, that's true, like 100%, but please ignore the semi-truck going off in the background. He's a loud boy. He's got 18 wheels of American steel. Forged in China, assembled in Mexico. But who at Microsoft thought that was a wise idea? To sit there and gut the sales before it's even launched. And that's a very crazy thought process to have to go through. Because I know for a fact that whoever was running EA from like 2005 to 2015 was literally just buying up studios to kill them so that nobody else could profit from them. Is that what Microsoft is doing? Because that can't be. Like, Microsoft's gaming division is so infinitesimally small compared to where all their other money comes from that they can afford to do that. And frankly, at this point, I'm pretty sure that getting into bed with Microsoft is a death sentence. It's suicide. They are literally just getting into bed with you so that they can stab you while you're asleep. They are only giving you money to prevent other people from giving you money so that you can be successful because they don't know how to turn you into success. Think about it. Hi-Fi Rush sold 2 million copies, but did not sell as many as it was supposed to because Microsoft gave it away ostensibly, but not really, for free. There is no logical business sense in that. Game Pass makes a shitload of money, but it doesn't make a shitload of sales. So what the fuck is happening is sabotage, in my opinion. I know, it's not one of those ones where I'm fucking wearing a nice vest and some big old spikes, but you know what? Sometimes I just don't have fucking time. Okay? That's all we're getting today. Tango Gameworks, rest in fucking peace, but I think it should be clear to everyone at this point that getting into bed with Microsoft in the gaming sphere is suicide. They are only getting involved with you so that they can kill you. Because 343 Industries, which everybody fucking hates, They didn't get the axe. Halo sucked. But they didn't get the axe. And it's probably because it brought in money. They didn't want Hi-Fi Rush to bring in money, as far as I'm concerned. They wanted it to be a failure so that they could just axe it, so that Shinji Mikami would spend all those years not working for anybody else. And they can afford to take that hit, because if Xbox, the entire Microsoft's gaming division, disappeared tomorrow, it wouldn't account for even 1% of their total net worth. It's literally just a science experiment. Only instead of making fucking bioweapon Frankenstein monsters, they're just bringing people in to slaughter them. It's weird, but you know what? It's a sign. Don't get into bed with EA. Don't get into bed with Microsoft. And now you know. And knowing is half the battle. The other half is shooting people. Boop.